Camping is something that can take you to the far reaches of this land, or even just far enough to recharge your introvert batteries. From looking out to beautifully painted vistas, beaches, lakes, open fields, or the edge of the world itself. Or maybe camping to you is simply creating lasting memories with your loved one in a dinky little tent that breaks on the first night of use. Because lovely mother over there didn't want to fork out the extra cash for her child's well-being. Thank you, mother! At the end of the day, camping is what you make of it. And what you make of camping is how camping affects you. Are you more of a socialite type of person? Well, be like this little pink-haired goofball and go camping as a group with your friends and enjoy their company alongside cozy atmosphere. Huh? What's that, little viewer? You're more of an introverted Pokemon type. Oh my gosh. Well, no worries, of course. Let me introduce to you. Can I get a drum roll, please? Solo camping! Yes, you heard me right. It's like camping, but by yourself. A place you can go to indulge in the quiet tones of nature with the newest issue of Chainsawman in your lap, and an entire blanket as your outfit. Sounds cozy, right? Of course, real life camping isn't all sunshine and grizzly bear. That's a grizzly bear. Ever heard of mosquitoes? Condensation built up on tents? Fucking cold air? But hey, camping's what you make of it, right? And again, what you make of camping is how camping affects you. Of course, you could counteract those issues in a multitude of ways, such as you could burn the mosquito, drink the condensation to assert your dominance on nature, and fight the grizzly bear to double down. I guess what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way, I relate to this little marshmallow and her way of life so much, even if she won't fight that grizzly bear. Rin here is the loner type. If she had a social link in Persona, it would be loner. Rin has a love for camping like no one else. The necessary drive to gain access to all the gear she needs and knows the best camping spots on top. But she still prefers to camp by herself. Why? Well, Rin here is what people refer to as an introvert, and Yuru Camp is okay with that. Rin is the perfect portrayal of the introvert in her natural habitat, without conforming to the same old storyline a lot of the other shows of this type go down, where shy quiet girl decides she no longer wants to be shy quiet girl anymore, and vows to change her ways. Well, that storyline is kinda badass in its own way, just allowing us to settle and be cozy, comfortable souls with this walking beanbag and watch her do her thing, helps the audience to realize, hey! Maybe being an introvert doesn't really need to be fixed. Maybe some people just built different, like old Captain Levi here. With all that said though, I won't turn a blind eye to the reasoning many writers have while creating their story, and why exactly they tend to choose the more bubbly type character while in the character creation menu. Because put simply, you can get a lot more easy access to freedom in your writing when exploring this type of character over this type of waifu. I meant to say character. Yes, character. Which is slightly ironic, since the show centered around freedom of camping focuses on an introverted character. But since most people can relate to, say, the good boy Tanjiro over that one green-haired boy in My Hero. Sorry, I didn't want to call him out, might make him nervous. Since the majority of people show traits of extroversion over introversion, of course authors are gonna write a character that can relate to the largest crowd, instead of little Timmy who doesn't want to go to school because his class are reading speeches today. Now obviously that's a bit more of an extreme case, and as little Timmy grows into rather large Timmy, so will his ability to handle social activities. But what will remain is his need to duck out every now and then and take time for himself to recharge. And that's perfectly fine. You do you, Timmy. You do you. Now real quick, let's switch little Timmy out with our main character. Rin is shown to have friends, make friends, and hang out with them multiple times throughout the series. But something she always returns to is solo camping. Even when her friends are off camping together at the same time somewhere else, Rin here chooses to camp alone. Now a bad friend would say something along the lines of
Rin's a bitch. She never wants to hang out with us. She's such a loner.
But Rin's friends, being the good people they are, allow her to do this because they understand what the type of person she is, and they don't actively try to change her and just let her be her. I may sound upbeat and sometimes loud, and I'll admit obnoxious in these videos, but it's all a play for laughs. I do in a room with a computer and by myself, because I enjoy spending time alone doing what I love. And ding ding ding, there's the parallel. And much like Rin, I'm sure, I'm proud to have people in my life who allow me time to be alone. For you it might be writing, reading, jogging, or even the simple act of gaming. Playing through the new Street Fighter 6. Which isn't Game of the Year, by the way, it's Golem. This is why I have mad respect for Yuru Camp's portrayal and can relate to Rin as a character so much. I actually watched the show a long time ago, maybe like 3 or so years ago, but just recently I began to rewatch it for some unknown reason, and it rejuvenated my love for anime and reminded me why I love watching it. Although there have been non-stop crazy good shows airing throughout the year like Chainsawman, Cyberpunk, Spy Fam, etc. With the beginning of this channel, watching these shows started to feel like a chore, and less like something I would do just to enjoy it. With all the work behind the scenes that needs to go into reaching at least the level of quality I'm happy with, let alone everyone else. It's hard, but having this show brought me out of the cocoon I was in, so thank you, Yuru Camp. See ya.